Hello guys, nagbabalik ulit tayo. Okay, yun nabasa ko na to sa discussion natin. Dito na tayo sa analysis. The preceding report taken from actual police report blotter entry with identities of involved person are altered is a classic example of ambiguous writing. The entire paragraph consists of only one sentence punctuated by 19 commas and single period in the reports. The suspect is a certain Joel Torres. The complainant is certain Jose Ariza. What modeled this report is the inclusion of other personalities such as Joey Perez, Joseph Lago, and Ruben Aco, who the writer reported did not mention being related to either the suspect of the complainant or the complainant. Dito guys, sa natin, hindi sa analysis na ginawa dito, hindi daw na banggit kung sino nga ba yung mga involved person, merong mga hindi na banggit kung ano ba yung alleged na ginagawa nila sa isang bagay dito sa isang event na to. Lahat dapat mababanggit. Kasi dapat ma-specify natin, diba? Sa clarity, dapat maayos yung ma-clarify natin kung sino ba yung mga taong involved dito sa report na gagawin natin. Too many questions are raised from confusing reports such as who is the victim? What is the relation of the other person mentioned to the complainant? Whose wallet was lost? Who is being referred to as him? The use of pronoun him without identifying the noun it refers to has turned the report ambiguous. This is because the personalities involved are all male and any one of them could be the him being referred to in the report. Yan guys. Dapat sa natin, pag nagawa tayo ng report, diba? Yung clarification sa isang bagay, lalaki man o babae, dapat maklarify natin. Hindi naman porke na puro kalalaki nang na-involved dito, talagang i-refer mo lang sa isang tao. Kasi marami silang involved dito. Dapat mag-specific tayo sa isang bagay. Yan. Action needed, revise the report. Yan. Ito yung clear. Police Sergeant Roberto Pascual arrested a certain Joel Torres, 31 years old, single and resident of number 165 Lamayan Street, Santa Ana, Manila, at around 10 p.m. of November 10, 2019. Following a brief chase along Plaza Miranda, his arrested stemmed from the complaint of Jose Ariza, 40 years old, married of number 242 Monores Street, Tondo, Manila. According to the complainant, at around 9:30 a.m. on the same day, he and his friends, namely Joey Perez, 37 years old, and Ruben Aco, 38 years old, both of Tondo, Manila, were walking alone Plaza Miranda, when suddenly, Suspect Torres with two identified male companions immediately blocked their way and confronted them. Torres alleged that Ariza cousin, a certain Joseph Lago, failed to pay him the service of pickup girl that hit him. As a result, Torres, together with his identified companions, mauled Ariza, causing the latter to sustain physical injuries. On the other hand, Ariza's friend Perez and Aco fled from the scene. The victim further reported that his wallet containing his identification card was lost during the incident. Yan guys. Ito yung mas malinaw. Clear. Diba? Napaloob na kung sino yung mga involved na personality dito sa lugar nito, kung ano ba yung nangyari talaga. Diba? Nakakwento kung ano ba yun. Pinaka-cause. Do not use complicated and long sentence. When you can send a clear message using a short sentence, don't beat around. That must be a direct. Direct to the point guys, diba? Pagdating sa clarification, direct to the point na huwag na mapaligoy-ligoy pa kasi pagdating sa report, hindi naman kailangan sobrang haba ng report mo. Basta nakapaloob lang kahit naikli yan, basta yung clarification niya, yung clarity niya, lahat nandun na, talagang tatanggapin niya. Mas maayos pa yun, diba? A good strategy to make your report clear is to divide long sentence into short ones to allow reader time to breathe and understand each statement. Take note that the revised version now consists of 7 sentences instead of long, single sentence punctuated by 19 commas in the original version. Guys, diba? Single sentence lang, pero 19 commas yung dami. Kaya dapat yung clarification o clear dapat yung pagdating sa paggagawa ng report. Yan. Here are additional strategies to make a sentence clear. Avoid elaborate and expressive words. Use simple, easily understood within your report. Avoid fancy words or expressions such as those listed on page. Malayo na to. Yan, example, impressive. The vehicular accident caused bodily impairments to 10 passengers. Diba? Masyado komplikado, diba? Gawin natin paikliin lang natin, pero mas maintindihan. The vehicular accident injured 10 passengers, diba? Mas maikli siya, pero mas madaling intindihan. The spokesperson attempted to elucidate PNP involvement in the boat's rescue mission. Yan guys, elucidate. Masyadong malalim, diba? The spokesperson attempted to clarify PNP's involvement in the boat rescue mission, diba? Mas madali siyang intindihan. Kapag gagawa kayo ng guys ng report, make it short, pero mas madaling intindihan. We need to effectuate our mission to maintain peace and order in the city. We need to carry out mission to maintain peace order in the city. Okay, guys, sino naman effectuate? Yung iba, kung hindi pa magaling o hindi maintindihan, iba yung meaning na nakakalabasan para sa readers mo. Avoid double negative and construct positive sentence. Yan guys, avoid negative. Applicant who will not pass this test will not qualify for admission. Okay. Applicant who will pass the test will qualify for admission. Diba? Dapat positive way. Huwag tayo gagawa ng complete way. Kasi kapag ganun yung ginawa na complete, yung mga readers mo, talagang mapapaisip sila. The officer did not forget to bring his note to courtroom. The officer remembered to bring his note to the courtroom. The recruits are not absent. The recruits are present. Dapat yung paggagawa kayo ng report guys, maintain nyo yung titingnan nyo kung negative o positive yung ginagawa nyo. Talagang tingnan nyo rin grammar. The procedure observed by investigators was not ineffective. The procedure observed by investigators was effective. Ito tayo sa conciseness. To be concise is to express much in a few words as possible. It means to be brief but substantial. Another term for this is compact. In a narrative report, the role of writer is not to reenact events but to summarize them using only pertinent or important details. Any extraneous detail irrelevant to the event should not be included, lest they render the report superfluous or being the reader of his focus from the more important details. As the writer, you need to determine which details should be included and which ones should be overlooked. Likewise, you can make your writing concise if you use short sentence instead of a long, complicated sentence with unnecessary description. Consider the example below. Yan guys. Dito sa concise natin, make it short but more understandable, diba? Huwag mo nang pahabain pa, kumbaga. Police Chief Master Sergeant Daniel Martin proceeded to conduct an interview with the witness, Catherine Montes, due to the fact that she herself saw what actually happened relative to the shooting incident. Having been shot, Police Senior Master Sergeant Matias Araico held it in the pain and slowly crawled and dragged his bleeding left leg as he hooked for cover. Ito yung concise niya guys. Diba? Mas pinag-clip. Police Chief Master Sergeant Daniel Martin interviewed the witness, Catherine Montes, about the shooting incident. Having been shot in his left leg, Police Senior Master Sergeant Matias Araico crawled for cover. Why take the pain of writing 20 words when you can express the same idea in just 12 words? Yan mo guys. Ba't mo nga naman papabain ng isang bagay kung kaya mo namang paikliin pero mas madaling maintindihan? Yan guys. Wordy. At around 2 p.m. of March 31, 2019, Police Chief Master Sergeant Herbert Camacho of this station received an unexpected call from woman with a hoarse voice who introduced herself as Joanna Maria Salonga. According to her, while she was aboard the jeepney going to downtown Calamba City, she saw this station patrol car abandoned and lying upside down at the Esdeck Highway, just across the huge 3-story complex of Nissan Philippines in Barangay Mayapa, which closed down a month ago. Acting on information, Police Senior Master Sergeant Atermeyo Valdez, together with 2 other police personnel, immediately boarded his vehicle and went to the said place to check on the incident and verify the information. Yung concise guys. Ito sobrang haba kasi. Dito, pinakli niya. At around 2 p.m. March 31, 2019, Police Chief Master Herbert Camacho received information from a certain Juana Maria Salonga that allegedly the station mobile patrol car was seen abandoned and lying upside down at South Luzon Expressway, just across Nissan, Philippines in Barangay Mayapa, Calamba City. Immediately, Police Senior Master Sergeant Artemio Valdez together with 2 other personnel rushed to the scene to verify the information. Diba guys? Dito kasi ginamit niya yung SLEX, pero acronym. Pagdating kasi sa ibang magbabasa, hindi naman nila maintindihan niya. Pero dito, South Luzon Expressway, talagang pinanay niya na. Pero yung content tapos yung idea ay nandun pa rin guys. Mas pinakli nga lang. Yan, analysis guys. In the first example, strange details such as the unexpected call. Don't police station always receive unexpected call. Tama nga naman, di ba guys? Lahat ng police station natin ay nakaka-receive ng unexpected call sa iba't ibang tao. Diba? It's either reklamo yan o humingi ng tulong. Diba? The horses voice the description of the landmark and the act of boarding in vehicle by the responding police officer are no longer needed to render a clarify to the report. Yan guys. Hindi mo na kailangan ilagay kagad na yun. Nag-respond kagad sa police officer. Direct to the point na agad pag gagawa ng report, di ba? Kasi talaga magre-response naman yun si police officer. Notice that the second example trimmed down to 64 words shows the same idea and information contained in the previous paragraph, or examples generously written in 111 words. This conciseness, if you can pack the necessary information in a fewer sentences, the better. This way, you will save your reader time and yours as well. And you can concentrate on the more essential information as you narrate the succeeding events. The same hold true when you write what you witness or witness said. Always stick to the very essentials, guys. Always stick to one, or always stick the idea of the witness or the idea in handling a report. Make it short but clearly. Following are 6 strategies in writing concise sentence. Use active voice instead of passive voice. Guys. Make the subject of sentence the doer or the action. An active sentence is shorter than the passive one. The incident was investigated by special team. Yan. A special team investigated the incident. Yan. Mas katulad din sa iba, di ba? Mas pinakakli siya. Pero yung idea nandun. Note that the sentence is reduced to 6 words. In the active voice from 8 words. In the passive voice, a reduction of 25% of word count. Okay. Ito yung mga example. The report was reviewed by the Chief of Police. Yan. The Chief of Police reviewed the report. Diba? Mas maganda yung idea pag sa active. Pag sa passive kasi masyado mahaba. Tapos yung effort ng mababasa, yung talagang magbabasa ng todo. The thief was arrested by Police Senior Master Sergeant Cruz. Police Senior Master Sergeant Cruz arrested the thief. Original copies of personal data sheets are required by the PNP headquarters. The PNP headquarters original copies of personal data sheet. Requires original copies of personal data sheet, di ba? Kung mapapansin natin, parang nilipat lang din yung sa unahan, di ba? Pero may mga binawas din. Yan. Reduce long clauses into phrases. Yan. Wording. The suspect who was in the custody of jail guards attempted to flee. Concise. The suspect in the custody of jail guards attempted to flee. Mas pinaano siya guys. Mas pinakli, di ba? Mababasa natin. The one who is sitting beside the mayor is the Chief of Police. The man beside the mayor is the Chief of Police. Yan. The officer who was awarded with a Medal of Valor in the PNP alumnus. The officer awarded with a Medal of Valor in the PNP alumnus. Yan. Talagang pinakli lang siya guys. Yan. Cut unnecessary words and empty phrases. Eliminate wordy phrases refer to page 175 for word expression to avoid. Guys, nakikita naman natin. Wordy. The team made a decision to clear the area of peddlers. The team decided to clear the area of peddlers. Yan. Hindi na tinanggal na yung made. A. Was decided na. Kumbaga ginawa ng singular. Police Senior Master Sergeant Laban should submit the investigation report at this point down. Sa concise guys, na lang nilagay, di ba? The Chief Police issued a directive for the purpose of reminding his men of their sworn duties. Yan guys, talagang tinanggal yung purpose, ni-remind nila. Nas pinakli siya, pero mas malinaw, di ba? Malinaw pa rin, nandun pa rin yung pinaka-idea ng report na gagawin mo sa isang incident o kahit anong